welcome to Hksn. If you didn't already know, we are having church services again here at 700 Huffman Road. It is at 10:30 a.m. I hope to see you then. If we missed you last week, here is a quick little video of our first worship back together.
Your glory like a fire, awakening desire, will burn our hearts with truth. You're the reason we're here. You're the reason we're singing. Open up the heavens, we want to see you. Open up the floodgates, a mighty river flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise. Your presence in this place, your glory on our face. We're looking to the sky, descending like a cloud. You're standing with us now. Lord, unveil our eyes. You're the reason we're here. You're the reason we're singing. Open up the heavens, we want to see you. Open up the floodgates, a mighty river flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise. Open up the heavens, we want to see you. Open up the floodgates, a mighty river flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise. Show us your glory. Show us your power. Show us your glory, Lord. Show us your glory. Show us your power. Show us your glory, Lord. Open up the heavens, we want to see you. Open up the floodgates, a mighty river flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise. Open up the heavens, we want to see you. Open up the floodgates, a mighty river flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise. A mighty river flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise. A mighty river flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise.
We've gotten reports about recent events that have happened at the Sea of Galilee. With me today is a man named Jairus who was involved in these events. Tell us what happened, Jairus.
Well, Jesus came to my city, and when I saw that he was there, I rushed through the crowd to get to him. I fell down at his feet and I begged him to come with me.
Why did you do that?
My daughter had been sick, and she was on the brink of death.
Did Jesus say he would go with you?
Yeah, he did. Actually, something happened on the way to my house.
What happened?
Well, Jesus felt a touch. And I guess there was something special about the touch. Because we were in a crowd, and obviously other people were touching and brushing up against Jesus. But when he felt this touch, he exclaimed out and said, "Who touched me?" All the disciples were saying basically what I said. There's several people here. We were all in a crowd. Who knows who touched you? Jesus again said, "Who touched me?" A woman then came out and fell down at Jesus' feet. She had apparently been sick and had been bleeding for 12 years, and she knew that touching Jesus would heal her. Jesus told her to get up and said, "Because of your faith, you are now healed."
What happened next?
We just continued on our way to my house to go see my daughter. Along the way, though, some people came to find me and told me to not bother Jesus anymore, and that my daughter had already passed.
I'm sorry to hear that. So what happened after that?
Jesus basically said, "Let's keep on going." And I was kind of confused as to what to feel. I wanted to trust in Jesus and keep on going and have faith. But people had just told me that my daughter had died, and I wanted to start weeping and mourning.
So did you continue on to your house with Jesus?
Yes, we did. I decided to keep my faith and believe that he was going to heal my daughter. So we kept on to our house. When we got there, everybody was mourning really loudly, and Jesus asked them why they were mourning and said that she was just sleeping. Everybody began to laugh at him and didn't believe him. He took me and my wife back into the room to see our daughter, and he touched her hand. When he touched her hand, she woke up. I was overwhelmed with joy. He told me and my wife to go get her some food and some bread.
I can't believe that. That's just amazing. These events have definitely shown the power that Jesus has as the Messiah. Thank you for sharing this with us. Guess what next week is? Next week is Father's Day. So I thought we would do a cute little craft that you could give to your father, your grandfather, an uncle, whatever person that you would like to do something special for. What you'll need is just a few things that you probably have around your house. You'll need some paper plates, just simple plain white paper plates like this, just 2. You'll need some glue, some scissors, some green construction paper, and some paint. You definitely need blue and yellow, but then after that you can use whatever colors of paint you want for your fish. All right, to get started, you'll use the scissors first and cut a hole in your plate. Just one plate. Then you will paint blue on a whole plate, and then the yellow on the whole plate, the one that has the hole in the middle, I mean. Once you've done that, you'll have to let the paint dry. Then that's when you use the different color paints to make fish. You'll just use whatever color you want to and put your fingers in and do a fingerprint for your fish. And they'll look something like that. Then you can use a marker and draw your fins and eyes and things like that to fill in your fish, like I've done here with this one. Once you've done that, the green construction paper you can use to make seaweed or things like that that your fish are going to swim in. You can add these on, and that's what you would need the glue for. So you could glue your seaweed and stuff on. And you can do as much or as little of this kind of stuff as you want. You can have 3 or 4 fish. You can have 10 fish. Just as big of an ocean as you want it to be. And I did a couple of different ones. It doesn't have to be this shade of green. It can be brown. It can be whatever you have at home. But just add some seaweed and stuff in there. And then you will take and glue your yellow plate over top. And it will look like a little aquarium. And you can add, if you want to, some yarn so it could be hung up, or you can put a magnet on the back of it and you could use it as a refrigerator thing. Just whatever you want to, be creative, but make something fun and special for your favorite person for next week.
Well, we reached the end of our video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.